It's been a long 4 years. First, I want to thank the Inspector General, Robert Devlin, for his hard work trying to prosecute this state trooper. We respect the verdict of the jury, even though we didn't agree, but we respect the verdict of the jury. But we're going to move on. We have another step to take, which is we have a civil case, and we want it to be done sooner.
Which is
Thank
how
you.
to potentially hold police accountable for criminal acts. This trial was the first time ever, and let's let that sink in for a second, first time ever that any state trooper has been prosecuted in the state of Connecticut. And it's the first time in 17 or 18 years that any law enforcement officer, state or municipal, has been prosecuted for shooting someone. So it almost never happens. So we applaud the hard work and conviction, determination of the Inspector General and his team just for deciding to prosecute the trooper. That's a huge step. Across the country, it doesn't happen very often, even to this day.
As my mom has stated, this 4 years has been exhausting, a whirlwind of emotions. And the real justice would be my brother being here today and not having been killed so ruthlessly the way he was by Brian North with 7 gunshots. Yeah, that would be the real justice, to have my brother here today. So we're overwhelmed, we're distraught, and we are not satisfied with the verdict. I want to reiterate that we do thank the Inspector General Devlin for all his hard work for even prosecuting this case and seeing it for what it was, which was an excessive use of force by an officer. But unfortunately, Connecticut wasn't willing to take it all the way. So this is a start, and I hope this is only the beginning for Connecticut to make things right and hold police officers accountable for their actions. I said throughout these entire 4 years, Mubarak didn't deserve to be taken out the way that he did. He was just such a loving, kind brother, just so thoughtful. Like, he will give you the last, nickel or penny on him. Like, he was the friend that people reached out to. He had friends from all walks of life. He did not discriminate in that regard. And he was so ambitious, incredibly ambitious, like from the youngest age. Like, he was very business savvy, started his own like little tie-dye socks business in like elementary school. So just, I no doubt in my mind that he would have went so far beyond his 19 years that he, got on this earth, unfortunately. 1,000%. Throughout our entire movement for justice for Mubarak, that's been one of the points that we felt should be enforced, because police officers obviously do not have the training to deal with those who suffer with mental illness. So whether that be establishing a program for them them to have a bit more understanding of how to deal with someone who is dealing with mental illness, or having a social worker on the scene, it's definitely something that we have discussed as an initiative or something moving forward.